Okay. Good afternoon, folks. It is Sunday, 23rd of March, 2025. I think it's the 5th or 6th Ekphrastic writing, drafting thing for this month. So I think I'm still on this grandfather left his bones to art one. So I think I'll just keep going and drafting that. So last time I changed the opening a bit and moved things around. Let's see how it sounds now. Grandfather left his bones to art. When the tests came back too late and time was squeezed out like so little paint from a tube, he scrawled on a napkin a will. The cars to David, the stamps to Angela, the gold watches -1 to me. And his body, at the end shriveled to roadkill, was sent to science bar his bones, which were extracted and gifted to the local art class he had never attended. They hung him out until bone dry. And for years, every class eyed up his bleached wares. When alive, he fancied himself a model, while I just tolerated a rotund, bearded, hulking bear of a man that only shedding paintbrushes could do justice to. The classes, however, now he was reduced to the core, were fascinated by the curves, the cracks, the cold calcium deposits that now weighed heavy on drilled-in chain. He became somewhat of a celebrity, a fixed feature in the community. The local paper ran a follow-up front page months after the obituary crammed in on page 43 went unread. And artists, young, old, amateurs that thought they were professionals, came to bask in his blinding sway with all sorts of styles, mediums, techniques. Some painted him as he was now. More gaps than anything, the missing teeth, the chipped knee, his odd pelvis, details all lovingly laboured on. Others drew how they imagined him. A lover, a fighter, a martyr in the same light that met real ones. An old lady laid him down needlessly, aggressively onto her charcoal-smeared bed, and had to look away when her drooling seeped into the canvas. But what did they know? Nothing. Me. For my first lesson ever there. What was the point in attending alone before? Alone. I sketched him the way I wanted him to be. Alive, alive, alive. Okay. Slight change there. And I said bread instead of bed for some reason. I don't know if maybe I'm hungry. It's a Freudian slip. But otherwise, that's it, I think. Now, I keep a bunch of poems for like competitions and stuff, and I was thinking maybe might go in that folder. I don't know. Or you general submissions or not, or something specific. I don't know. I've grown to like it a lot, and a couple of people that have read it have said it's very good. So I had some good reactions to it at least, so that's good. So maybe I should leave it at that for now. What about the old poems that I wrote? Where are we? Still life sonnets and the haikus. How do they read now? Eyes, hands, breaths, paint, canvas. 1. The eye is open, waiting to see and be seen by anyone. 2. Grasping at the light, hands play with paint and touch my curves from afar. 3. Take in, held, lost, push, swallowed, inhaled, exhaled, in, out, in, out. 4. I had a toy car once, the lead paint peeled, sharp flakes cut. 5. A blank corner waits for the artist's signature. Time will tell. And we had that sonnet, didn't we? I'm hooked and hanging up amongst it all. The eyes, hands, breasts, the paint on canvases. Watch me while I watch out from empty balls, scooped out by time, filled with dust while I'm cast a villain in an unflattering light. Too bright for these old bones. I know what's what. A smudge around the crack, a string out of sight, and every knuckle glued together, caught on sleeves that don't exist. This can't have happened yesterday, or what seemed it, my flesh warm against a cold wind, and my words strangled like squeezed tubes, eking out laboured art forms. Now, here. All eyes open, all hands clench, breaths are held, and the paint on canvas is like a caress. Woo! Okay. I mean, done a few changes. I suppose that's about it, really. Maybe I'll just keep this short and sweet. Reading through Grandfather, one or two changes, and then just checking over the other two poems. At least that's done. Tired. I think that's it. I'll see you guys later. I'm done already.